What's up? Hello, hello, beautiful people. Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, y'all? How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are doing splendidly today. Let me actually adjust my monitor. Is my microphone working for once? It is. Yeah, I'm a professional. Well, this is my my stream. I go by Mechanical Beanstalk. I'm a variety streamer who tries to do more off-the-radar games, which includes games that have a very strong community presence, modded presence, or indies or retros. They just need a little bit more time in the spotlight. Today, we're actually going to be going back to one of the original games that we played on this channel. We're playing Lobotomy Corporation, right? Now, what's a Lobotomy Corporation? Lobotomy Corporation is a corporate management or a company. How can I say this? It is a corporate slash it's a corporate slash cosmic horror slash survival roguelike, right? I think that's the best way to describe it, right? So you are in a very it's a very nebulous backstory of what's going on in the actual world, and kind of is what is going on, the lore of the world and stuff is unlocked as you kind of progress through the game's main narrative. You're a part of a corporation that actually harnesses energy from these cosmic entities, extra like beyond entities from beyond the mortal plane, right? In order to divert energy and send that out to supposedly the rest of society. And you have your researchers going and researching these creatures that can be from a sentient storybook character all the way up to a biblical angel that will kill you and all of your crew, all of your workers, right? But that's the general gist of it. You can level up your various researchers with like weapons, gear. They can die, but you can pass on that. If you're clever enough, you can pass along that gear towards your other guys. And once you start over new playthroughs, in order to get new abnormalities, new monsters, you can try to get the completion ending. So we played through the majority of the game years ago. We got until like very close to the end, and then we kind of realized that we did not have all of the creatures, the abnormalities, right? So we weren't able to get the true ending. At the time, I thought that might be a little bit of too much of a time sink because I only had a limited amount of time to stream, right? So now we kind of put it on the back burner. It went a little bit too long, and long story short, we finally get around to completing. Well, I don't know about completing necessarily, but getting 100% abnormalities in Lobotomy Corporation just so we can actually watch the true ending to the game. And I thought, we'll go through all the cutscenes and all that jazz. We'll talk a little bit about the lore, and yeah, it'll be fun. It's been long overdue. So anyways, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Current goal is to get 1,000 subs on the YouTube channel. If you can help me out, that'd be great. Plenty of different ways you can actually support the channel. There's bits, there's bobs, there's memberships, there is subscriptions on both YouTube and Twitch. Patreon is open. All the links you can ever want are going to be on my about page, and most are pinned in the description down below. If you're looking to see the old playthroughs, I believe they should be on the playlist down below in the video description down below on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, with that said, let's bounce over to Lobotomy Corporation and let's get back into it. I'm gonna have to sort of remember how to play. It's been a little while, been a little time since I last played, but we will get there. Why is Epic Games up here? That's weird. Okay, make sure everything is fine. And Lobotomy Corporation. And stream is working okay. Lobotomy Corporation, face the fear, build the future. Content this game is generally suited for children's 15 years or older. Anything younger must be sacrificed to the abnormalities. Man, I don't know. There's probably been a lot of updates. I would assume so. I don't know. This is a decently old game. It has a little bit of... It came out a while back, so... Okay, so we are going to start from the first day. And if you start from the first day, you recover all of your gear from the previous runs. Right? Options, challenge mode. I believe... Let's see here. Continue. So we went all the way up to day 46. I think day 50... Well, wait. No, if I remember right, it goes to day 50. And then from day 50 on onwards, I think you can't save. From what I remember. It's been a while, right? So codex. Let's see here. So we have to fill out this entire catalog in order to get the true ending to the game. So anytime we get new abnormalities during our selection, yes. Current abnormality observation levels, yes. And you keep all of the progress you've made with your observation levels for all the abnormalities. And my cats are killing each other outside. So, I do remember a little bit of the plot in this game. Certain things I'll have to probably need a little bit of a refresher. But, yeah. Man. Okay, 100 and, okay, you automatically get 100... one sin and hundreds of good deeds. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during the conversations between people. So click on that. Right. Hello, X. Wait. So from what I remember, I don't know if I should actually say this for people that are just coming in like fresh, but your name is not said at the beginning of the game. I think this is something I unlocked, because I don't think she says hello X before. I think she says hello manager. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role is... Oh, wait, maybe... No. I think I am remembering. Okay, no. Okay, so you are labeled as X. Okay, I am misremembering that a little bit. Okay, for some reason I thought she called you manager the first half of the game, but no, she calls you X. Okay. I'm Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking me any questions. Have you ever met an AI with such a suave name? Angela? I was born for one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I'm one of the best to exist in this age. Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there's a great difference between us. I'm bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. It's like, once you kind of realize that there's a lot of like cosmic horror revolving around this game, like you don't trust anything she says. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation, open a door, or to prepare a cup of coffee. But I cannot step outside this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. So you immediately, your first thoughts are like, okay, so you're gonna kill me eventually, right? Is that what's gonna happen? Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque. Of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Beauty is subjective, Angela. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such a person on this earth. Well, I mean, if it's artificial, then yeah. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I'm working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best in a majority of work fields. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain that many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with the introductions. Is there anything you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company? Tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit more about this company. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. Okay. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon a mysterious beings whom we have dubbed the abnormalities. Then we figured out that the energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method to isolate them in controlled environments and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporations became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in 2 ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you'll be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lie blank, but will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. You may have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means that the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Oh my god, how was it before? Christ. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here, as I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control over each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs, of course. Well then, shall we greet her now? The memories of all the Sephiroth are synchronized. Okay, cool. So we're starting over again. Control team. That the appearance. this is a different appearance than normally happens at the beginning of a clean playthrough, right? So, yes. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Yes. Malkuth. Okay. Vertically synchronizing terminal. Granting highest command authority. Synchronizing. Checking. Assigning TT2 components. Weakening Qiploth. Okay. So. Okay. Trying to remember most of the stuff here. Employee assignment needed. Lob point is the resources we. So. Lob points are what we use to level up our characters and hire more peoples. Generally, you have to, you can kit out your guys. I'll put them over here. You got Cooper over here. So Cooper, we can, let's see, begin management, ready to start deal, manual. You know what? I barely remember how to. Okay, cool. So the EGO, EGOs are actually awarded by, I believe, getting. So when you start doing research on certain abnormalities, which, like I said, could be a lot of different like types of monsters, biblical angels, you know, sentient fungi, stuff like that. Any sort of like horrible things they can, and they potentially kill you in like all manner of creative ways, right? Depending on what you do, right? So you study, you send one of your team members, your scientists, your employees to go and study the abnormality. You get little points back, and those points can actually be used to purchase gear, right? And the gear have like certain like damage types, like red, whites, stuff like that, black. Certain damage types are better against certain abnormalities. If you actually go up against abnormalities that you have to actually fight, right? Some actually have like different ways of dealing damage, or they have like a little quirk to them, right? So for, let's see here, first off, I should hire 2 people, right? So customize your appearance. I would like to do so. I believe I do have, yeah, I do have certain abilities unlocked that do certain things like they do certain things like make it easier to survive certain attacks, or to level up certain guys a certain amount of time, or get certain energy back. That's the roguelike elements of this game, right? So you continue to carry it back with you for a number of playthroughs. Because I mean, there's probably better gamers out there than me, like obviously, right? But it's very unlikely that you're going to go through an entire playthrough without getting a total wipe and having to restart the game. So generally what you want to do is you level up a decent amount, get a lot of gear, keep that gear off of any sort of members that are going to die, and then restart, and you carry that gear back. You can use that to level up your guys and get stronger and get further into the game. That's generally the gameplay loop you actually want to concern yourself with. So Angel, I do want to customize the appearance. So it's going to cost 2 of my lob points. I was actually thinking of modding the game, but not to any sort of like thing that like makes it easier or adds new abnormalities, because I want to actually get all the abnormalities from the vanilla portion of the game. But I was actually kind of thinking about modding the game so I have different cosmetics, and like I can make different employees like look a little bit different. But let's see, name Angel. Let's see here, front hair. Let's customize how this person looks. And I wanted to actually give them a little bit of customization, just because a lot of these people are going to be with us for quite a while, right? So why don't we just do so should we have like George Washington? Like we'll just do like a powdered wig kind of. I think you can do white, can't you? Not sure, can you? Not good enough. So let's do powdered wig. There's a couple of ones I think you can do like powdered wigs on. So Winter and I went on vacation recently. We went to New York, and then we went to Washington, D.C. I guess we went to during when the No Kings protest was in Washington, D.C. And they not only had the White House closed, they had like multiple blocks closed. It's like they were not taking any chances whatsoever. It's crazy. Let's see here. Let's do... want a founding father here. It's good enough, right? Let's see here. 23. Is there more like powdered wig looking things? Let's see. Boop, 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 20. Yeah, 23 is probably going to be the best one. 23. 2, 3. And what should be... Let's see here. Hey, what's going on? Cyberstein, how's it going? Cyberstein Dragon. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see here. So, let's do, oh, George would be a little bit too, like, on the nose, right? Let's see here. Jefferson. Something good. Joberson. I don't know. It's just coming to me. The creativity is just is coming. The abnormalities are are letting loose the bonds of reality, and all the creative energy is pouring into my brain right now. Jobberson, Applegate. How much can I do? Applegate. Yeah, Jobberson, Applegate. Sure. Oh, no! Ah, damn it, Jobberson. Okay, wait. Nope. Back. Go back. Higher. Jobberson, Applegate. We know which one it was. It was 23, right? You gotta actually click on higher, my friend. Mechanical Beanstalk. What kind of streamer are you? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Was it Jobberson? Applegate. Okay. It's just coming to me. Okay. Now let's see, normalize. We have to be very political. Very political indeed. Yes, that's fine. I'll take that. That looks like a guy that's in politics. Higher. Jefferson Applegate. Nice. Love it. Let's see here. Oh, Stream Boo. Stream Boo, it's been so long. How have you been? Let's see here. Let's, 1 second. Okay, let's go back to the game. Jarvis Applegate. Okay, Cooper. Let's see. Let's get some gear on us. I do have some Aleph gear. So Aleph is the highest level you can actually get. So mine as well, right? You do have to have like a certain amount of stats in order to equip it, though. So that's probably not going to fly for a lot of my guys. I think they all have 3 at the most. So yeah, like a lot of this stuff I don't even remember how to... I know one does like friendly fire damage. I gotta like be a little bit careful about that. But let's see here. Cooper. Cooper. And then suit. Let's just do... I don't know. It's like right in the beginning of the game, so it's not really that big a deal. I can just like throw a bunch of stuff on them. And I don't think... Yeah, you're not going to be able to equip any of this stuff, are you? Let's do... Yeah, a little Sailor Scout. Ooh, you look so good! Let's see here. And... There's guns? I don't know. Let's just do guns. Let's see here. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So let's do begin management. And we're going to try to like level up as much as possible on this particular... So this is the gameplay loop, right? So you take guys, you go here, and you do a certain work. Now, you do instinct is like doing like physical interactivity with it, I believe. Insight is you're going to like studying them mentally, I believe. Attachment is you're trying to study them more emotionally. And repression, I think you're trying to contain them. I think that it says, but I'm not 100% sure. Certain abnormalities will have a better reaction and give you more points, more energy by doing a certain type of interaction, right? So you go boop, and each interaction also gives you more experience to level up your certain stats, right? So let's do boop, and then we'll do boop. We're just gonna kind of like going to level up a little bit. I will not be surprised if I mean, I'm probably going to die at this run tonight. Oh, I'll probably die like once or twice tonight because I just got to remember. Let's actually like take a look at this guy. So this is the first abnormality you always get, right? So abnormality, generally it starts off with all this is like blank. You don't know anything more. But the more you actually, the more you research on this guy, the more you get little P boxes. They're research, right? And you can unlock little information about them, right? You can see, like, you know, what their defense type is, what kind of damage they deal, right? The EGO gift are certain things that happen. Let's pause for really quick. Not that it really matters. If you work with them a certain amount of time, each staff member has a chance of, when they work with them, getting their EGO gift, which gives them a little bit more of a stat for certain things, and for, you know, your hat, your eye, your, you know, hands, EGO gifts. Yeah, so there's that. Generally, abnormality management tips. It also tells you like what happens when you are interacting with them, or gives you tips on how to just handle them. Abnormality story records. Once you unlock that, you actually get a little bit of a lore blurb on them. I think like ever since we like started doing this whole streaming thing, we kind of like got a little bit more into like the lore of certain aspects of these, like especially like the indie games, right? So the 100 Sin or I'm sorry, the one sin and hundreds of good deeds, a silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross. It wears a crown of thorns. It floats about 2 meters above the ground. While its appearance is bizarre, it's rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving this abnormality. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during the conversations between people. The assigned employee must kneel before it. Standing appears to be acceptable, and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unknown. Excerpt from experiment records. We have cataloged as sins a person can commit to 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and only shared with the closest of friends. Level 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone. These will be taken to the grave. Employee redacted. I've been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 12%. Employee redacted was assigned to confess a level 2 sin. Energy protection was increased by 15%. We assigned an employee redacted to confess a level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could be seen outside the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomena lasted 2 hours. Employee redacted lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were canceled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participated in the experiment is to be kept sealed. However, the incident left us with no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. Employee redacted. This happened during redacted at around 4 p.m. Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. Sure. One of us decided to go as a deer. It was a crude costume. It could hardly be called one, to be honest. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit with some deer-like spots on it. Amid it. I don't know how our deer friend wandered into the woods. We didn't even notice he was missing for more than maybe an hour. We searched for him and finally found him in some bushes. We called out his name, and I'm not sure if he was from relief or finally finding us, finding us or what he did. But he started sprinting towards us, and that's when we heard it. Gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. When I came to my senses, I saw his blood splatter all the way over to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as animals ever again. That's all. By the way, is this really supposed to work? Observation log 4-_435. Its eye sockets are empty. It is a skull after all, but I doubt it's blind. It certainly has its gaze fixed on me. I can somehow feel it that it's listening to me. Confessing does lighten my heart, admittedly. Afterwards, we investigated the incident in the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. How can you mistake a small child as a deer? It's a full deer. Anyways, unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Witnesses said that they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run!" right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town and deer hunting was banned in the area. Also, his friends probably killed him. Except for the Unmorality Research Log X-392. Honestly, you can't expect all of our employees to get honest confessions to that skull. Around 1 in 10 employees will tend to say something that's not completely true. It's a bit different than a lie. You can say that it's subconsciously an excuse that they make. They distort perspectives, I can't even talk, to justify their actions, even if they are aware that they should be telling the truth. Once this happens, the confession is no longer truly a confession. Yes, I'm talking about you trying to justify your tardiness for 5 minutes now. Well, fascinating. Anyways, so there's that. Abnormality details. 101 sin and 100 good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Diva, who received this benediction, committed that it felt refreshing. After the maximum number of PE boxes was produced with 101 sin and hundreds of good deeds, it restored the mental health of every employee in the department. So it's good. One thing, a strategy that I probably should go back on is a lot of these weaker abnormalities actually do benefits when you work with them, right? So if I want to restore the mental sanity of my entire crew, if I have another abnormality that's actually giving them penalties, I should probably work with this guy a little bit more. So now that I'm a much better gamer, I'll definitely be able to do this. Definitely. So let's just, one what we'll do is we'll play day 1 for a little bit longer. Actually, you know what? We probably will graduate to day 2, just so I can get, I can get another abnormality and have them work with both things, right? So yeah, there's you see a little like a smiley face, happy face, neutral face. These little boxes on the left-hand side of the screen. Once these all E boxes generated from the most recent work, if they get to a certain amount, certain abnormalities have the tendency to escape, and then you have to like go track them down and fight them, which it can be kind of annoying. Definitely can be annoying depending on the abnormalities. A lot of them are just outright much better than any of your guys could ever be, right? Some abnormalities, they have little blips, like they can do like instant kill depending on how your facility is lined up. Certain abnormalities, they act differently depending on what other abnormalities you have. Like certain, like I think it's like meltdown. Yeah, I don't think some of these things I'm gonna have to kind of like just refresh my mind a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Let's finish up day 2. We're gonna get another abnormality, and the way it works is that you fill out your each level of your facility with up to 4 abnormalities, I think. And you can kind of like finagle it a little bit to like each individual level is going to have a certain abnormalities, and certain ones will be a little bit easier to manage based on the layout of the level. So you can build your facility like that, right? So anyways, S ranking, didn't have any deaths, got good speed. So yep, we did that. So we're going over there. Got day 2. Beauty and Beast, Old Lady. So all these guys I've already done full research on because it has the name on it, I believe. Beauty and the Beast, I've considered they're broken. I think this guy is, a lot of these things are going to be, I can't remember. I think Old Lady she's like a creepy old lady that I don't think she escapes, but if you go a long time without paying attention to her, going into her cell afterwards is deadly. I think I remember that. So that's one good thing we can do. I mean, we're probably going to have to do like multiple playthroughs. So like focusing on the layout of our facility is not really, it's kind of like pointless, really. Some of these things I could probably click on just to refresh my memory. If we have to restart the, we have to restart the, our playthrough, then that's just how it is. So Old Lady, I don't remember Beauty and the Beast. I remember 1.76 megahertz. I remember it's like a radio frequency, and I think it can escape. I think it's difficult to handle, but I got really good gear. I don't think we need to do. Let's try Beauty and the Beast because I don't quite remember everything about that. I think I should refresh my memory on it, right? Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one who we refer to as A. Tell me, if you have to choose one, what part of the motto would you prefer? Face the fear, build the future. Build the future, of course. The future is inevitable, but undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with a purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. The harvesting technology we have discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. Is simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. See, I don't... It's been a while since I've actually listened through the entire playthrough also. So I'm trying to remember a lot of the different things, because like there's certain things that they kind of reference later in the game, or it becomes more clear as what they're talking about later in the game. So I'm sort of remembering what's going on, but yeah, it's slowly trickling back into my meat brain. All right, well, okay. Lob point 4. should I think I need to hire as many people as possible. Maybe I should get up to like day 4 and hire 4 people, so I can just level, and I'll just stay there and I'll level them up a little bit more. Let's not hire any more people yet. Teth. What was it? Beauty and the Beast. I don't remember this guy. Okay, work damage. He does white work damage. Okay. Committing repression work with Beauty and the Beast show the best energy results. So that's repression work that's blue. Show the best energy results. The work produced a good number of PE boxes, but negatively affected the health of Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Any work other than repression was found to improve the health of Beauty and the Beast. After repeated repression work, Beauty and the Beast collapsed with a weak bone onto the floor. Once it had passed, Angelina, who would carry out the work progress, began to suffer unidentifiable symptoms. Soon, Beauty and the Beast was born anew. Honestly, I don't remember this guy. I really don't. I don't remember it killing. Maybe I should actually, just in case, I should equip my guys with like anti-white stuff. Maybe. Anyways, abnormality study records. A self-loathing abnormality that spends every day letting out. Hold on a second. Letting out miserable screams, and it wishes to break free of the cycle of the curse, but there is no way to do so. Beauty was once a fair lady with charming green eyes. One day, the poor lady learns of a job opening at the manor of the Count with a promise of hefty payment. The Count had a monstrous appearance. Rumor says anyone who dares enter his manor is never seen again. It must be the hideous monster preying on people. With that thought in mind, she brought a very sharp knife with her. The lady was hired and worked at the manor. Contrary to the rumor, the monster was nowhere to be seen. Sometimes at night she could hear a voice. It was very kind and compensated her for the troubles handsomely. Working in the manor, the lady bore a greedy thought. If the Count is gone, I could take all of his possessions for myself. One day she went inside the Count's room, the room that she was instructed never to enter during the day. There she saw the Count's true form. He was truly horrendous. Hundreds of eyes, 4 legs. He was neither human nor animal. The lady thought, perhaps such a hideous monster would be better off if it didn't exist. She proceeded to stab the beast with her knife. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay. I don't remember this. I don't remember if you get, okay, you could get a horn. Okay. Oh, wait, I haven't unlocked everything on it? See, interesting. Okay, so I haven't finished this abnormality, it looks like. From what I understand, you just have to unlock every abnormality in order to access the ending of the game. The true ending of the game. That's what I'm actually coming back here for, right? Okay. So, let's see here. Let's go, hold up one second. Let's go EGO list. Let's see, so endured. Let's see, Okay, so we have to do endured. Okay, so he has good resistance against white. Good resistance against white, good. Well, I guess if what I'll do is I'll try to get as much done tonight as I can. If I see any abnormalities that haven't been fully 100% completed, I'll try to complete them. Just in case. I don't think you have to 100% every abnormality. You just have to get every abnormality, I think. I feel like... Okay. Maybe I should probably look that up. Okay, anyways. Boop. Interesting. Okay. Sure. So, boop. And we'll do I think it said repression, right? Best energy results. Okay, so repression. Let's just do repression. Boop. And we'll do boop, boop, boop. Okay. We'll just kind of level up. We do have from our progress on previous playthroughs of the game, we actually have like bullets that we can actually use. So we can actually take our gun, look through the security camera, and like magically shoot certain bullets onto certain monsters or employees, give them certain benefits or detriments, right? And we do actually have call in the rabbit team. If things are out of control, we can call in like the super elites. We can close off a wing of our facility, and the super elites will just go and like they'll fight like every escaped Abno, and they'll put them in their place, right? But they will kill all, like everything. they'll kill other employees too. So you got to make sure that if you do use the rabbit team, that it is your own guys are not going to be trapped inside. But anyways, let's just go boop. Fast forward this. We're going to use this opportunity to level up as much as possible. And we're going to level up as early as possible in the game. Okay. There's a stark difference between a container bearing... Oh, yeah, she does not want to talk. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, Cooper. And you-ba-doop-a-doo. Keep on doing that. And this is pretty much it. At certain points in the game, the veil of reality bleeds a little bit too thin, and like you do get monsters actually come in, right? And they can weaken the containment facilities, and they can release other abnormalities, right? They can cause all sorts of like nasty stuff. But early in the playthrough, you're kind of free to experiment a little bit. It can be very safe to level up. So that's what we'll do. Okay. We will. What? Wait, no! How is he dead? Okay, maybe this is why I never got him again. Okay, 12. Non-escaping entity. Okay, so he can still kill. It didn't say anything about it killing. Okay. I could just start over again and not get this guy. Okay, I've 100% completed this guy. I could get... I want to get, like, safe abnormalities early on. But it doesn't say anything about killing. Whatever. That's fine. Sometimes, like, there's certain things about certain guys that are not... They will... Let's see here. Can repression work with other beauty beast show the best energy level reproduce the good? And you got to work other repression with other improve the healthy beauty in the beast. So it's just... After repeated repression work... Oh, after repeated repression work, beauty beast collapsed on the floor with Miko on the floor. Once it passed, Angela, who carried out the work process, began to suffer undefinable symptoms. Okay, so that's... It doesn't specifically say death, but... Okay, so you just can't do repression back to back to back. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I am going to... Actually, I don't really need to get his stuff, do I? I can just, like, start over again. That guy died, so he lost... the gear, but let's see, how much does it cost? 20. I don't really need any of this stuff because I have much better gear, right? But let's just do return to the main menu. We'll get to like the manageable stuff. That's fine. We can just kind of zip through this a little bit. You know what I'll do? I should probably equip like mid-tier gear since I don't really need. Okay, so if something says is very vague that there's stuff going on, or there's going to be symptoms. Okay, skip. Yeah, skip. Okay, forming up the company. Skip. So if they say undefinable symptoms or they're very vague about it, but they do imply that something bad is going to happen, we'll take that seriously from now on. Okay. Cool. Okay, it didn't really take that long. That's fine. So, I have some sort of weird ADD. I don't know what I have, but sometimes I might need you guys to kind of remind me that I shouldn't be poking where I shouldn't be poking, essentially. So, Mabel, Let's see here. Higher. Let's do this again. Let's do customize 23. What was it? It was something Applegate. 20. We got to have our political leader, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it was Jobberson. Jobberson Applegate. Okay. We can do this again, though. Jobberson Applegate will arise once again. Jobberson. I think that was his name, right? Jobberson Applegate. Okay. And, oh, no. I clicked wrongly again. 3 all the way back. Okay, boop, boop. Jobberson Applegate. Okay, and normal eyes. I don't know why. Let's see. Sure, why not? Higher. Jobberson Applegate. Let's not throw our best gear on these guys. Let's do like he. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Mabel. Let's doop-a-doo. White damage. I think white damage does heal, I believe. If you fire it, I think white damage. Certain damages, I think, heal. Like if you fire it at, because sometimes your employees will go like crazy, right? And I think certain weapons they put out damage that can actually heal. You can punch them and they get their mental faculties back, I want to say. It's been a while since I played this game, like I keep on saying. So, let's see here. Boop. Well, obviously, we're going to have Jobberson Applegate with the woodcutter's axe. Let's see here. Oh, this actually looks very... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do... some of them are all going to have a little bit of weakness to them. We'll just do that. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Sure. Actually, you know what? I really like that costume. I don't want to lose it. Okay. Doop-a-doo. Goop. Black and white. Looks good. Okay. Cool. Boop. Okay. Let's do this. We'll get up their energy. Get a non-completely lethal abnormality. We'll fill up the first wing will fill up with very manageable abnormalities, right? Good soundtrack in this game. It's been a while. Really happy to hear this soundtrack again. Oh my god, it's so good to be hanging out with you guys again. I don't know, sometimes it feels like I haven't like streamed or hung out with you guys in like a very long time, even if it's been like a day or 2 days. I don't know what's going on with my weird meat brain. But anyways, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really would appreciate it if you would do so. Current goal is to get to 1K subscribers so we can actually further grow the channel. If you're looking for any other ways you can actually help support the channel and help it grow, we do have channel points, we have member subscriptions, we have memberships. Beauty and Beast Fairy Festival. Festival, I think, can kill you. I think the fairies can kill you, but I think they can also heal you. Let's do Fairy Festival. Skip. But anyways, yeah, like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you haven't already. It really does help me out. I do stream 4 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday mornings. So, yeah, swing on by whenever you can. Hang out with me. I really do appreciate you guys. And, yeah, I do stream, like, indie games, retros, you know, games that have a very interesting modded experience, stuff like that. That's what I try to focus on. But, yeah. Okay, so... the fairies. All I remember about the fairies is I think they heal you with certain actions, but if you mess if you mess with them, they like kill you and eat you, right? Let's see here. When the work result was normal or good, small fairies appeared around the employee. Okay, the small fairies will heal employees' HP over a limited time. Okay, if an employee under the fairies' care is assigned to a different containment unit, they'll immediately die and be consumed by the fairies. Okay, so long as the fairies are surrounding the person. I don't know how good the healing is, but let's see here. Got that. But I think it is a good benefit. If you use the healing right, it's a good thing. Okay, so high count doesn't escape. The abnormality is similar to a fairy, having 2 pairs of wings and a small body. They act as a cluster. They use language we cannot understand and communicate with each other. They follow a few employees around when they enter a containment unit, using their special abilities to help heal injuries. Employees call this act the fairies' care. The fairies protect their employees. If you often act out of the goodness of your heart and are a lover of nature, the fairies will gladly take care of you. Everything will be peaceful while you're under the fairies' care. You also enjoy the envious glances you'll get from other employees. Not that it's important, but what if the fairies don't approach you? Well, then you should reflect on your life. When Emil and I took shifts entering the fairies' containment unit, the fairies did not hesitate to approach me. Only me, never towards Emil. You all know Emil and how he is. Well, just yesterday, he refused to share his snacks with me, and he was acting all high and mighty. It is a sacred act to be protected by the fairies in any world. However, do not enter the containment unit, just have a bit of fun. If you read a few books on them, you'll know that fairies dislike those who take advantage of their kindness. The corresponding document is only accessible by employees level 4 and higher. When Walter, who was under the care of the fairies, died in the room of another abnormality, we noticed some abnormalities. His stomach and face were ripped open, his eyeballs and organs were damaged as if they were eaten by something. Moreover, the containment unit Walter was found in was for an abnormality that uses psychological attacks. Meanwhile, the fairies had someone else's blood and flesh smeared all over their mouths. We did not bother to examine them to find out whose flesh and whose blood it was. A typical day in the Lobotomy Corporation, right? In our world, there are few outcomes that result from perfect kindness. Having fairies that live in a forest visit you just because they like you or you've done many good deeds is something that happens in many fairy tales. Even though we know this truth, we still sometimes become deluded, thinking that the fairies' care is happening because all good deeds we've done or all the fairies are favoring us because there is something that makes us more special than the other employees. The fairies are no more than carnivorous monsters, and their protection is their method to keep the meat fresh. Oh no! When an employee enters another containment unit, they gobble them up in fear that they would lose their food to something else. However, the employees were greatly satisfied by the fairies' care, and we saw a drastic decrease in their accident rate, so we just deemed it unnecessary to tell the truth to all the employees. Of course. There's certain things you just got to do. As a manager, you got to make some calls, right? As a proper manager. Right? Okay, so it looks like that's the only way, as far as I can see, that's the only way that they can kill you. Is if you get their care and you go into another a care center from other employees, right? So I'm going to go into this assuming that there's nothing I'm missing. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Okay. I didn't miss anything. I'm not going to do anything weird, and they just suddenly like kill my guys, right? Yay! Okay, sure. So let's work on our red stats for both of these guys. Okay, I see that. Yeah, they have the little green glow around them. Okay, so that's the indication that they have the regeneration. I think we're gonna keep. We're gonna spend a little bit of extra time here, past the typical workday. Level these guys up a little bit, and hopefully not accidentally clicking the wrong ones. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So you see them. Okay. Or is it... I don't see... Oh, no, it's right there. I think. Oh, okay. Okay. I think it's like it's just a green glow if he has the fairy's blessing. Boop. Cool. Do. Ability reduction bullets. We have damage shields. We have SP recovery, HP recovery. Okay. And 5 bullets for each use. Okay, interesting. Boop. And boop. Not sure how much time I'm going to spend, but a little bit more time. I'll level up once and we'll go into a new day. Do. Let's see. Let me make sure. Let me actually move my portrait a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There we go. It's a little bit better. Cool. Boop-a-doo. And boop-a-doo. Cool. A couple more tries. So I forget what these guys are called, but they're like not like typical like scientists or workers. They're like essentially like fodder, right? I think they have some. I think for the most part they're just there just to be like meat shields for the more important employees, from what I remember. After this, we'll end the workday. Yeah. Okay, cool. Workday completes. No one died this time. Okay, cool. Definitely, definitely a new one for me. Yes. Open can of wheelchairs. Today's shy look. Crumbling armor. We got to keep on the lookout for ones that have like question mark or have not been explored. I'm going to pick some of these guys because I think crumbling armor is too difficult for a lot of like little guys to work on right now. Today's shy look. I shouldn't have skipped. Damn it. Which of these two would you want? I wish the company. I wish to ensure my spirit. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world, so I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me, and I quote, "Well, unfortunately, I don't recall the details of the exact conversation. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for a smooth operation." So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important. After all, no, of course not. No, I won't ask about that. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey of your final goal, though. Okay, do that. Yes, please. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boo-boo. Okay, so we have, let's see, EGO list, hire, customize appearance, of course, because we can't not, I mean, please. Let's see, front hair, what we got here? I know, there's like so many like emo hairstyles. We gotta have like an emo character, right? Here. I know there's ones that are like red, like, or just like crazy. Oh, there we go. Eyeliner. We go. It's like dark hair, or like dark blue. That would work. Was it Raven Star, Bloodfire? Can I do? Yay! Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see here. We got 8 lob. Maybe we should just like level up. That's fine. Higher. Ravenstar Bloodfire. Okay. Let's see. Give you some crappy gear. Hey, give you some crappy gear. Please don't die. Oh, yes. He doesn't. Oh, man. Wait, no. Ravenstar Bloodfire should have, like, the black one, right? Yeah. And Ravenstar Bloodfire should also have, I don't know, like a katana. Why not? This is okay. Let's throw something on him. Okay, boop. Got it. Oh yeah. Okay, should I look? It's like a random. I think it's like when you go in, it depends. Like the outcome of your research depends on like. Because there's some guy, there's like a series of like flayed faces, right? And the abnormality goes behind each face. And depending on which face he goes behind, you get a different outcome, right? So, anyways, kind of not really easy to... look at the gift that it gives you. Oh my god, freaky. Okay, this abnormality changes their facial expression at certain intervals. However, when faced with another person, their changes halt. Okay. From smiles to anger, they have 5 levels of facial expression, dubbed faces 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No special circumstances came from phase 3. Phase 2 showed increased success rate, employee healed SP when the work was successfully completed. Phase 4 showed 150% damage dealt during work, and the success rate declined. Phase 5 showed 200% damage dealt during work, and the success rate drastically declined. Phase 1 showed 50% damage dealt during work, and the success rate increased. Okay, so it's 1 or 2 or 3. So 4 or 5 you don't want. Okay, interesting. Abnormality story records. So abnormality story records. It is a good day. Are you still shy today? One sunny day, they were sincerely drying the laundry in their yard. Sadness struck suddenly. In our city, sacrifices for corporates must be highly praised. Honor for their deaths. No reason for you to cry either. Rather, you should be glad. What's it with that look on your face? The kind of facial expression is not recommended in our city. Goodness, why are you making such a face? You're making others feel gloomy too. Please be more considerate. You don't live in this world alone, after all. You're very poor at expressing your emotions. You must be quite shy. Hey, try to look more pleased. The way that those living in the outskirts will be more envious of us. That way. Put a bigger smile on your face. It's not that hard. Next time, try to express yourself more clearly. It's important to express oneself in this society. One sunny day, just like that day, this sincerely dried the laundry. They dried their own skin. Everyone was finally satisfied when they showed a bright smile. If they met people who asked what was wrong, they would respond, "I'm just shy, that's all. I'm just shy." If one tries to look at the face behind the skin, the result will not be pretty. The space behind their skin is the only personal space they have left, leaving it uninvaded. It's the last bit of generosity the city can offer. Okay, so some guy went crazy, dried a bunch of human faces and cut off his own face. That's what it sounds like. Great, amazing. Get managements. Okay, so we do boop, and we do boop. Okay, we do this guy move here. Yes, go here. Wait, or no, let's go here. Right? Yes, okay, cool. I want to be like right outside so you can like immediately jump to the correct thing, right? Anyways, so boop, boop, and boop, boop. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, what's going on? Hold on one second. Pause. I think my headset is being weird. Okay. Give me 1 second. Get my backup headset. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Anyways. I think everything's fine. Yeah. Okay, good enough. All right. Okay, do I have... I think I have all their gear, yeah. I feel like I shouldn't, like, really work with this today's Shylock. I feel like I'm just going to be very unlucky. Can you go, like, right here? No, you can only go into the room and just patrols. Like, it can't be, like, foolproof. I feel like I'm going to accidentally, like, kill myself. Okay. Okay. I gotta wait until he goes into a different face. Okay, good enough. Okay. Just gotta keep on doing it. Do the same work. Level up your stats. I feel like maybe I should just get like a fourth room. Because I don't want to accidentally kill myself by putting him under the angry face. What does he get? You get 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕒 gift, success rate +4, work speed +4. I think this is like good no matter what. Penance, hat, work success rate +10 with the corresponding. I guess +2 SP is not bad. Let's just do that. And this. Yes. Okay, we haven't done this one. So we might die. But, you know, it's a completion. It's not a completion. It's a 100% abnormality run. So I haven't finished this one yet. The satisfaction is only temporary, though. Okay, let's do it. There's probably a reason why I didn't actually complete that thing. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. I'm so great. How do you feel? I can take pride in that. Yeah, I can. I can take pride that I am extracting energy from these cosmic horrors to give to society. Ever since we began working here, the company has been taking strides for improvement. This means you are performing your role well. This shows that there should be only good news to come. A machine such as myself does not flatter easily. It's good to know that you're happy with your work. Oh, thank you. I remember the very first time you came here, what, like 4 days ago or so? I remember your face the very first time you came here. It's so long ago. You were so withdrawn, face all gray and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Wait, she is physical. I think they say hologram, but I think she's not. I think she does have like a physical presence. I think. Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Did we? In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows fertilized by their sacrifice. Ew! As simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves if they took their final breath. Great. Accepting their deaths would be the greatest respect you could pay them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased! In memoriam of their noble sacrifices. Hip hip hooray! I'll drink the champagne. Yeah, drink it down. Give me the bottle. Let me give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Ah, I see. Perfect, just like that. I think I got a champagne glass in the other room. Perfect, just like that. I could just grab a little bit of bubbly. Give me 1 second, you guys. I know I have some wine glasses somewhere, or champagne glasses rather. We gotta celebrate, right? To the fallen! I don't know, whatever. I'm entertaining myself, okay? Yeah! Should, like, if I get 5 subs by the end of the stream, I'll take a big old shot from one of the champagne glasses. I'll just throw it on the ground, break it. Why did I make that promise? Okay, Mabel unknown. Okay, so this is an artifact. Oh yeah, that's right. The fourth one, the fourth abnormality will generally be an artifact, I think. Okay, okay, so those assumes the shape of a cheval glass, but nothing is reflected on its surface. Okay, so we have to do 10 uses of it in order to unlock the full thing, in order to complete it. I will not hire some more guys because I might be killing myself soon. Let's see here. Boop. Okay, so boop. Yes. And they're already leveling up, so that's good. So let's go... Okay. So, assumes the shape of the cheval glass, but nothing is reflected on the surface. So, 4 uses. I think it alters your stats, I want to say. Okay. Mirror of adjustment. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's got it. Okay. It assumes the shape of a cheval glass, but nothing is reflected on its surface. Those who face the mirror adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted, okay? The only thing it shows is people. When facing oneself in the mirror, the subject changes. There are numerous suggestions, like the possibility of linkage to a parallel universe or magical powers, but none of this can be confirmed. If one faces the mirror of adjustment more than once a day, all their stats will lower each subsequent time they face it. Okay. So let's not do it too much. Okay, stats are a little lower. Yeah, prunes. Okay, cool. So we'll do this. We'll do Mabel, I guess. And we'll do boop. Oh yeah, yeah. So let's do. Okay. So the problem is, I'm not sure. I think Fairy Festival only. If you play under Fairy's Care, it's assigned to a different containment unit. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily need to be. It's any like an artifact or an abnormality. If you do that, then they eat that person. Okay, so for the rest of the day, what's his face is just gonna have to be doing this work. Okay. I'll probably have to reset after this, once I get the full description of this thing. So I need to view 10 uses. Okay. Okay, ooh. It already has like one stat, so maybe I should not. Let's see here. Those who face themselves in the mirror may appear the same, but in actuality they become completely different people. Okay, so I need 3 more uses, but I can't do that today. So I think if you run out of stats, then you just die. I think you die. I don't want to lose my gear if I don't have to. So we will, I guess just we'll finish the day, and we'll finish the day, and then we'll do mirror of adjustment. Cool. Yeah, let's finish. We need to use this 3 more times, which is doable. Proceed to the next day. Yes. Yes. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships, so you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been? Absolutely horrid one. Nothing spectacular. It could be better. No, it's great, actually. Is there no amazing? Absolutely horrid one. I think it's just okay. It is amazing. Leading a normal life, it's not just normal, it's amazing. Although one can always improve the quality of their life. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I'll do my best to tend to the soil. Okay, thanks. Yes. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna add a couple more characters. We'll just have them as like fodder. Fire, yes. And list. Have them as give them level 2 stuff. Beep 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 beep. Do 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 do. Let's throw on some stuff. And do 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 do. Wait, what's going on? Okay, cool. And yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. I think Winter's calling me. Be right back. Coming back, my friends. Me and my friends playing some Lobotomy Corporation. Gonna give me nightmares. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll just have kind of so-and-so armor. We'll just have a little bit of fodder. Begin management. Uh-oh. Yeah, of course. Okay. So boop. We'll use these. Let's see. Level up. Just work for those guys. Let's do. Before anyone works on this, let's have him work over here. Okay, so use. Boop, and then boop, and then boop, boop. Cool. And then boop. I see it was this guy, right? Okay. It should be enough. What was that? That was like 3, right? So that should be 10 uses. Okay. Looking in the mirror multiple times will gradually eat away at one's humanity until they become indistinguishable from a hollowed husk of a man. So caution is advised. Okay. Yo, Brian just walked right past me without saying a word. What's up with him? Oh, he took a peek at the mirror. Oh, he took a peek at the mirror. You know, he always complained about being born too weak. I guess he finally made up his mind about it. The satisfaction is only temporary, though. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Interesting. Okay, so this should be completed. This should be 100% for this guy. Okay, got it. Try to level up my guys here. Let's see here. Can I kind of want to... I kind of want to kill one of my guys. Let's see here. Boop. See what happens. No, I don't. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Right? It's just going to be like less lobotomy points. Can I cancel? Cancel. I want my guys to stay healthy as long as possible. So workouts. And work out. As long as we can. Let's see here. You go here. And you. Cool. And cool. No! Uh-oh. No, wait, cancel! Wait, can I cancel? Wait. Okay. Okay, do it. Uh-oh. Can you do 200%? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Yay! Wait. Pause. Wait. He's crazy, right? So like when they go crazy, I think certain things happen. Like if they have a certain type of insanity, they can attack you, or they can spread insanity to like other members of the party. I'll say. Let's see. This is red. I have one guy with white. I think white is the damage that heals. So like go here. Wait, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Okay, fight him. Restore sanity. I think it's white. Yes! Yes! Be healthy! There we go. Yay, healing gun. Nice. Cool, I feel nice. I did a good thing. Let's see. Healing guns. Healing guns. Awesome. And go. Wait. Okay, that's fine. Completes. Sure. Yes. Cool. Day 6. Fragment of the Universe. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast doesn't do... Beauty and the Beast can't escape. Fragment of the Universe, I'm not sure if I completed it, though. That's the thing. You see a song in front of you. It's approaching. To become more colorful by the second. I think I should probably take a peek at some of these guys. Because I'm not sure if I 100% completed them. Let me actually look this up. Hold up. Let me look up to see if I have to 100% every Abno in order to get the 100% ending. Or what? Lobotomy Corporation. True ending requirements. Let's see. You unlock all endings after getting the true ending. You unlock all endings. Okay, so all I have to do is get the true ending. You have to get 100% Abno observations and core suppressions done. So I think that sounds like you have to get everything about an Abno 100% done, which is going to be a little bit more annoying. What you know? Okay. You unlock all the endings after getting a true ending, which can only be done by having 100% Abno observations and all the core suppressions done. I believe if you fail day 47, 49, you get ending A, B, and C. Okay, so let's go back. We can rewind time. It's not that big a deal. Beating the Beast, we definitely 100% in that. Let's do megahertz. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for a company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way up to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the only person who set the one who set these rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this might be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you from time to time. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope they'll keep up the good work. That'll benefit both parties, don't you think? Yes, of course. Are you still following me? We need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Yes, of course. The peasants. Give them a vending machine and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Okay. Yasad. Yes. Hello, Yasad. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Not escaping enemy. No associated EGO weapon. Ooh, kind of cool. Suit is pretty cool. Okay. So, lots of stuff. All right. The higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower the success rate when working with 1.76 megahertz. It may be due to the fact that the violent tendencies flare rapidly due to 1.76 megahertz's influence. When the result was normal, the equivalent counter lowered with normal probability. When the work result was bad, the equivalent counter lowered with high probability. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like an annoying one, and it can't escape. No, wait, it can't escape. What's going on? When the work result was bad, the equivalent counter lowered with a high probability. When employee Nats Vaughn panicked during work, the equivalent counter lowered. When the work result was good, the equivalent counter increased. When all e-boxes were produced as PE boxes, the counter increased by 2. This is kind of like annoying to manage. This one, I remember. Surveillance camera detected various noises emitted around the facility. Based on the fact that this occurred after 1.76 megahertz equivalent counter reaches 0, it can be, essentially once they break through, it can be assumed that the noise originated from 1.76 megahertz's containment unit. The number of sections affected by the noise steadily increased until... Okay, I think I'm just going to reset. Because we already got that. We got that. So we'll reset. And we'll just fast forward. We'll do the whole thing. Okay. And yeah. Thank you. First day. Yes, of course. Yes. Should I do Applegate again? Let's see. Yeah, let's just do the thing. Skip, please. Skip. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. And I'm pretty sure, like, Crazy Grandma, one of the things that it'll offer, one of the abnormalities it'll offer to me. I'm pretty sure I 100%ed that. Let's see. EGO list, law point higher. Okay. Of course. Let's see. 23. Okay. Why am I doing this again? Why am I wasting our time? Don't ask questions. What was his name again? Jorber. That's not it. This is his brother, Jorberson Applegate. The Applegate family. Cool. Give him like really crappy stuff. Go. Good enough. Okay, boop, boop. So, what I was initially thinking when I was going to get back into streaming this again is that we'd probably do like 2 weeks of Lobotomy Corporation and like swap it out with something else, right? All 4 days, including Sunday, are 40 unofficial Warhammer 40,000 Sundays. I think we're going to 2 streams and then swap it out with something else, just so we have a little bit more of a fresh blood, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do stuff that long-running series, and we'll also try to feature like more stuff. So yeah. And probably like, yeah, like next week, if I can find some time, I'm actually gonna like look into like mods in this game just for like the aesthetics, like cosmetic stuff. Wow, wow. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's do that. Get this out of the way. Yes, please. Survival rate. All right. Old lady beating the beast. Punishing bird. Punishing bird. I'm pretty sure I cleared all these. We haven't had punishing bird in a while. I think punishing bird is fine. I think it's just a little bird that it's a little bird that sometimes escapes and just like pecks you, and it doesn't really do any real damage unless you fight. I think unless you attack it back, and if you attack it, then it like kills you. But we should check to see if it's 100% completed. I'm pretty sure it's 100% completed. Okay. Yes. When an employee entered the containment unit of another abnormality, punishing bird's equivalent counter lowered with normal probability. When Katya fell into a panic, punishing bird's equivalent counter lowered. Punishing bird voluntarily returned to his containment after panicking. Employee returned to normal. It also returned after a period of time had passed. Angel was ordered to suppress punishing bird. When they tried to attack it, the essential portion of the abnormality split it and redacted. Afterwards, Angela was confirmed to have died. Suppression ended in failure. Okay. Just don't try to suppress it. These are fine. A small and confident bird that punishes evil, guilty, and all sorts of irrelevant people. Okay. Some people have said that it is cute when the bird mightily flutters its tiny wings. Okay. People have committed sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it is wrong? The small bird wondered. It must be because there's no one there to punish people for their misdeeds. If someone takes that role, then no foul act would happen in this world ever again. With that in mind, the little bird left its forest it had been living in and never went back. Cool. Great. I kind of want to see what happens if you attack the bird, but let's just keep on going. All right. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, there's a lot of like mods out for this game. A lot of them have like very creative like abnormalities. I would like to, part of me does want to actually try that out, but at the same time, there's already so much in the game that I actually have it to clear in order to get the true ending, right? So I feel like I would like to try it out, but at the same time, I'm already kind of committed. It's already a big time commitment is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. Proceed the next day. Okay. Poopa Day. I think we've done all of these. Scorch Girl, open a can of wheelchairs. Can of wheelchairs, I don't think they can't escape. But I think we'll do Poopa Day, because Poopa Day is it can't escape if you do the wrong thing with it. But all you have to do is just give them. I think it's just like red activity or red research, I think. Yes. Okay. Hire, yes. And beep 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 beep. Customize, because why not? What are we gonna do? How about do like ice cream hair? So weird, man. You know what? Like, I'd give someone props if I saw this hairstyle like out in the wild somewhere. Okay, let's do like a kind of like a ice cream looking thing. Let's see here. Let's see. Sure, why not? Whatever. Okay. Elfin, sure. EGO list. Okay, so 𝕃𝕠𝕚𝕠𝕒, the best dog ever. Look at this adorable little guy. Okay, 𝕃𝕠𝕚𝕠 loves instinct work the most. Please do not work other than instinct with them, or else equivalent counter has medium possibility of lowering. When the work result was bad, the equivalent counter decreased. When 𝕃𝕠𝕚𝕠 escaped, it voluntarily returned to its unit after attacking employee and taking blank from their corpse. Okay. We already got all that. This abnormality was created with the ideas provided by the 𝕃𝕠𝕚 bug backer. Okay, Li Un He, super fluffy, ultra cute puppy with white fur and fresh like fresh snow. This abnormality is so cute that just taking a short little glance at it will make you feel much better. It has the eyes of an angel and the purest thing in the world. Further, its descriptions of the creature have been omitted for brevity's sake. The rest of the sentences are essentially just saying it's cute in various ways. It's lovely. This little abnormality couldn't be evil at all. Of course not. The only thing you need to worry about is your heart aching if you look at it too long, because it is just so darn cute. In fact, employees who enter this abnormalities containment unit tend to lose themselves a bit and often need to be forcibly removed from the unit by other employees. Caution needs to be taken as the assisting employees can also become captivated by its cuteness and become lost as well. 1. Attempts to bring the abnormality out of its unit may occur from time to time, but this is not a concern as they are typically prevented by other employees. When too many employees work with this abnormality, a lottery will be held to decide who gets the privilege of doing so. Our employees tend to show symptoms of mental regression, such as olly-tone speech with high pitch upon entering its containment unit. Oh, but who's the widow baby? Who's the widow baby? Many of our employees refer to this abnormality as the goodest boy in the whole world, 𝕃𝕠𝕚. However, its official designation is, I call him 𝕃𝕠𝕚, I don't know, 𝕃𝕠𝕚. Please be sure you don't get confused. Every employee who enters the containment unit must upload a video or a photo report of this abnormality. This is highly, extremely, uber important to ensure no one ever messes this step. Let's see here. Hello, how's it going? What's it going, little brother of the middle? What's going on? How's life? What's going on? Hello. But a company of this size will always have a room or two floating around. I heard that you can hear someone's bones breaking if you walk the hallways at night. If you try to track down the sound, you'll also find a Yeti who's eating one of our employees. However, we don't have an abnormality that looks like anything like a Yeti, except of an audio record. You should be thankful, dude. You've got a lucky chance to work with the goodest boy in the world, 𝕃𝕠𝕚. Jacob, yeah, it's helping, is babbing with his paws. Is this an attack? John, he just wants you to feed him. Don't you know that it's trained in our company to always carry a packet of dog food or two? Jacob, well, I don't really like animals. John lets out an irritated mumble. By the way, this little puppy's pretty beefy. Is that how dogs usually are? I guess this one's played a lot of catch, huh? John, we used to play fetch with him pretty often just to watch how cute he was running after the ball. Then we stopped for some reason. Jacob, hey, did you see his face when I fed it? It was super creepy. I swear. John, it's just your imagination, man. He's always like our little angel. Isn't that right? Who's a good boy? Jacob, geez, does this thing have some kind of power to mentally manipulate people? No idea what you're on about, Jacob. Do you, little bitty? Do you, little cutie pie? Do you? John, did you wait for me? Poop-a-day boy. Jacob, oh, it's eating something. Are we supposed to be the first people in the unit today? John, my little goody boy was just hungry. Man, he's just so cute. Look at how he's gnawing on that. Oh, what the hell is it chewing on? Oh no. I know that's James's finger, man. He went missing during the last patrol shift. Can he see the nail? Remember him bragging about having a heart painted on his nails? I told you, dude. That thing's up to no good. I can't believe it. This abnormality is the killer. I get it. You're shocked. But I told you a bunch of times that there's no way a cute pet could be harmless in this place. Man, I'm glad he finally came to your sense. Wait, who wouldn't feed him on time? What? Poor little guy's been starving all night. It's so heartbreaking. Wait, what? I think we're supposed to suppress it? How could you even suggest? How can you even think about trying to suppress the goodest boy in the world, you son of a bitch? The abnormality shows no reaction. Only the sound of breaking bones being gnawed upon is audible. Jacob, dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. John, what are you on about, newbie? Don't you know everything cute is forgiven here? Jacob, I've never even heard that, and I don't think that's true. We got to tranquilize it. If you won't, then I'll do it myself. The sound of a tranquilizer shot being fired can be heard. John, no! The abnormality begins to whimper. The recording cuts off after a bit of shouting, followed by the evidence I provided in the recording. I request that Jacob be immediately demoted for firing such a thing at Poop-a-day. This is the evidence they suppress. Not because Poop-a-day is secretly evil. It's just that how dare you try to fire a tranquilizer dart at the bestest boy ever. A terrible, evil animal abuser has no place working in our company. Our goodest boy in the world, Poop-a-day, has been traumatized by this incident. He only eat 5K of his favorite snack now. My God. To help him cope with the trauma, I suggest we request a new snack for Poop-a-day. Premium grade salmon rich with vitamin B. I'll be waiting for your reply. Reply, your request has been accepted. P.S. In the next message, please make sure that you attach 5 different photos of the goodest boy in the world, Poop-a-day. Thank you in advance. Poop-a-day is probably going to be responsible for the true death of the universe. Anyways, fast forward. Let's do... Let's do... I think Poop-a-day you have to do red work with Poop-a-day. This is fine. He's easily manageable. Look at the good boy. Look at the boy! Look at the simple boy! Many of our employees have... Wait, if you like Poop-a-day, well, that's enough reason to moat you on the spot. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and I think Poop-a-day gives you what? What's his... hat. He gives you ears. HP plus 4, success rate -2, work speed -2. Just work. We'll get our fortitude up a little bit more. And what time is it? Let's see. Let's check the time really quick. We gotta have about a half an hour left. I'll work a little bit more. Goodest boy in the world. So equip off counter, this little number right in the top of the window. If that goes to 0, then the abnormalities that are able to escape. Let's just go there. We also want to be clever with our time, I guess. More effective with our time. Behavior adjustment, luminous bracelet, Theresa. See, the thing is, I don't know if I've 100%ed all the stuff. Behavior adjustment, let's do that. Deep right in that. Drink the champagne. That's what a proper leader does. Okay. Yay! Hope you guys are doing okay today. I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Okay. Teth. Okay, so we 100%ed this. That's fine. Steps regarding justice will increase greatly when behavior adjustment is equipped. However, all stats regarding prudence will drop at the same time. The wearer will enter a panic if ordered to return the behavior adjustment within 30 seconds of equipping it, and will die shortly after showing abnormal behavior. If the wearer's SP is sanity hits 0 while behavior adjustment is equipped, they will instantly die. Okay. So, justice. Okay, well, whatever. Let's do our thing. Level up. Level up with the goodest boy ever. Behavior adjustment. Yeah. I should just like hire one employee just to be like my guinea pig and test certain things about the other abnormalities. If they die, it won't be that big a deal. Wait, what does it say? Many of our employees have at least 55 different pictures of 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕒 from various angles saved on their phones. Okay, cool. If you dislike 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕒, well, that's enough reason to demote you on the spot. I mean, sometimes we found some weird bones for what looks like a human skeleton around 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕒, but it's just so cute, so really, who cares? There we go, cool. No, actually, you know what I should do? I should do... Boop. This guy move here. Let's get, like, close so we can just, like, more easily work on these abnormalities. So, like, this guy won't run all the way back to the main lobby. And you go right here. Da, 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 da. Da, da. I'll stay a little bit more in this day. A little bit if I can. 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕒 is oh so fluffy. Oh my lord. All right. Move on in just a second. Day 4. Boop. Yes. I shouldn't be leaning like this. Gonna have like an old man back incident. Okay. We've already seen this. Okay. All right. Yeah. Keep on going. Okay, so you go here. You go here. And you go here. And yeah. Keep on doing our thing. Okay, boop. Let's work on our insight for everyone except one working on 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕡. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Working with 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕡 every day I can. I actually would like a T-shirt that says like 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕡 is like it has like facts about 𝕃𝕠𝕠𝕡, like and how like amazing he is. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Almost done. Okay. All right. Yes, please. Fairy Festival's Forsaken Murderer, Old Lady. Pretty sure I 100%ed all of these guys. I think Forsaken Murderer, I think I need some of his gear. So I'll pick that really quick. I think we already saw this, right? Yes. Excuse me. Okay. Higher. Cool. Okay, so we do bop. We do beeping and booping and bopping. We're beeping and we're booping and we're bopping. Give some crappy gear. Yes. Cool. Yes. Okay, so let's see, we're beeping and we're booping and we're bopping. Pop, bopping and beeping, booping, booping. And doop. And you. Okay, pause. Forsaken Murderer. When a work result was bad, the equipment counting lowered. Okay, I have everything. Okay, and what... God. Forsaken Murderer. I'm sure that this backstory is going to be great, right? An abnormality whose brain is imbued with rage, screams, and malicious cries. There's a wound on his forehead that never seems to heal. He hates everyone and everything. He wears a straitjacket, but is as free as any man. No amount of chains and restraints is enough to prevent him from committing violence. He always had to wear a straitjacket. Some say he was a death row inmate from a federal prison. The researchers were always cautious around him. They felt the straitjacket couldn't contain him. The researchers wanted to study a murderer's brain to prove that innate evil existed. It was difficult to determine what was worse, a man who murdered the innocent with no remorse, or the researchers who wanted to open up his brain to satiate their curiosity. Yeah, that's not great. A wide range of medicine and chemicals were injected into him. This is not going to end well. Some were used for the sake of humanity's future, while others were for new medical techniques. They all had the potential of changing the world. The researchers were getting more and more excited. Although they did not openly express so, it was almost palpable. They say they found a cure, but they never said what was cured. The prisoner smoked less and less. His aggressiveness was suppressed, but at the same time he lost himself. After an extensive review, he was permitted to have his straitjacket removed. It feels like my head is turning into metal. I sometimes hear metallic creaks in my head. As the days passed, he began inflicting self-harm. He would continuously hit his head on the wall or hard surfaces, oh no, and insisted on checking to see if his head really was turning into metal. One day, they eventually decided to leave him with the hope that he would stop once he was wounded. However, even more blood pouring down his face, he wouldn't stop until his wound was so deep that the whites of his skull were peeking through. Gross. He had to wear the straitjacket again, but he's no longer feared or monitored like before. Our researcher died. It would have been more difficult to identify him without his ID card, as his head was violently crushed. Lax security meant the door was often left unlocked or unattended. The prisoner... Why would you... Why unlocked or unattended? Why? The prisoner that let everyone believed to be contained was moving around on his knees. My head turning into metal, folds in my brain being flattened. He kept on repeating the strange words, and the final procedure was quickly put in place. Treatment was halted, and he was dissected so his brain could be used for research. How do I know? I sedated him myself. He kept muttering nonsense until the end. End begins. End begins. End! What a lovely guy. Wait, how do I know what is good? Okay, so instinct work list. Interesting. Okay, cool. Poobaday. Ow, ow. Oh, Poobaday. What would be... I couldn't imagine life without you. Your fluffy little self. Yes. Ow, ow. Yes. Oh, this guy's about to escape, actually. Probably should. Let's see here. Put this guy over here. La la la. Yep. Oh, there's more guys out there too. Oh, no, actually. Hold up. Okay, completes. I think I'll be fine. Kill these guys. Oh, I should heal him with a healing bullet. Because why not? Yes. Okay. Who is where and why? You are... Let's go right here. Poobaday. Do a couple more, a little bit more work. Try to stat up a little bit more. I feel like I should probably... let's just do this. S. Should be fine. Okay, it's been a week. Today's Shy Luck Fairy Festival, Open Can of Well Cheers. Let's do that. Energy levels is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The high echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A, he is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had ever approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you'll be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I can't even say enigmatic. I imagine that there are a few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. That's true. It's not untrue. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Feels good playing this again. It's kind of like when I first started streaming. Like, this was one of the staples that we always played. And kind of a little bit of nostalgia, just going back to it, you know? It's crazy. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really would appreciate it if you would do so. Current goal is to actually get it to 1K to help the channel grow, but other ways that you can actually help the channel grow, there are bits, there's bobs, there are memberships, there are subscriptions you can actually get on both YouTube and Twitch to help out the channel. There's a limited Patreon setup. All the links you could ever want are going to be on the About page on both YouTube and Twitch. And yeah. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I usually do hang out with you guys Wednesday, Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday morning. So if you want to swing on by any one of those days, feel free to. So Weld she is. So EGO list. I think I actually do have an award that gives me more lob points. It's been a while, but EGO, yes. Let's go higher. And let's just do, yes. What is this guy? He's angry. That's fine. Higher. Put him here. We'll have him kind of just go around doing his own thing. Begin management. EGO list. Give him some moderate gear. What do we have? Christmas white, Scream Vortex, sure. EGO suit, I'll give him the, one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Boop, 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 boop. They go here, and you go here, and do, 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 do. Okay. All right. Okay. Boop. Boop. And boop. Little birdie. Little birdie, birdie. I don't know what's wrong with me. And doop-a-doo. Forsaken murderer. So, like, common, low. Oh, I want to actually, like, get some more skill. I mean, rather than just instinct. But let's see here. Maybe I'll just try insight, and if he, well, actually, the stats, his insight, he'll probably, no, it probably won't work out very well. Attachment, we can just do attachment. I mean, less likely to escape, but still. Let's see, we'll do that. If he escapes, we have two people here that can actually beat up the Forsaken prisoner and put him back in his cell. So, like, as you go further in the game, there's certain invasions or events are going to pop out. They happen at, like, dawn, midday, midnight, stuff like that. And it says the purple, like the color of the time, the event changes what encounter you're going to get hit with. Let's pause it for a second. Let's see here. So I guess I could level up with this guy too. Ocean Soda well cheers. Should probably read it too. Upon completion of the work process, a canned beverage is discharged from the vending machine. The type of beverage that is emitted seems to vary in correlation with the work type. Test result W1. A red drink is emitted. The employee who ingested the beverage is said to have a distinct aroma and sweetness, and expressed a what? And expressed a feeling of heightened energy after. Following the test, The physical health of the subject was confirmed. Okay, great. Test result W2. A blue drink was emitted. It contained an odorless liquid that is highly carbonized. It has been found to be effective in restoring mental strength. Okay. Test result 3. Test result W3, W4. A purple drink is emitted. Its appearance, composition, and taste are exactly the same as other grape-flavored carbonated beverages. It has been found that physical fortitude and mental strength of the ingester both recovered. Caution. When the work result with open can of Welchers is bad, do not drink any drink provided by the vending machine. Okay. That's just going to happen. So, maybe I'll just leave it alone. Let's see. Hi. Yeah, do. Nope. Go and fight these guys, please. And keep an eye on my guys. Make sure they are not going to die. Go. And doop. Yes. Boop, 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 boop. Let's level up a little bit more. I mean, it's probably not going to be that big a deal, because I think I'm probably gonna counter one abnormalities, you know, like wipe me while I'm trying to 100% them, you know. But we'll just continue. We'll try to see as much as we can, like during the stream. Child of the Galaxy, Snow Queen. I think Child of the Galaxy I might not be 100% on. Snow Queen I'm pretty sure I have. Let me ask you a question. Sure, go for it. What would you do if one of your subordinates who is harvesting energy from abnormality, to meet the quota, shall face certain death by doing so? Well, it's the name of the game, baby. It's a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. We must continue to produce energy. I'll say the employee. We must continue to produce energy. That's not the perfect answer I was expecting. The truest answer would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. Lobotomy Corporation is an interesting giant. Its mission to produce energy is of top priority. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect to manage your subordinates with that attitude. Okay, thank you. Excellent. Excellente, pays picante. Okay. Looks like I 100% of this one. Oh, I'm missing some stuff too. Let's see. Child of the Galaxy. Okay. Successful work completion will cause healing for HP and SP. A token of friendship to be bestowed on the employee. Okay. The amount of healing will vary in relation to the Child of the Galaxy's quick health counter. Okay. Quick health counter increased when the Kimusei completed their work with the token. Okay. When an employee with the token worked with another abnormality, they received damage in proportion to Child of the Galaxy's quick health counter, which will then decrease. Okay. When an employee with the Child of the Galaxy's token of friendship died, the equivalent counter lowered by 4. Okay. When equivalent counter reached 0, all employees with the token died. Okay. Interesting. Okay, 1 second. It was a night veiled in a gentle mist. A barefoot child was looking at me. He was crying, his dreamy eyes filled with sorrow. The sadness hanging on his face stopped me in my tracks. He said that he lost something precious, when I offered to help, he gave me a big smile. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as the stars showered from the sky. The world falls into a slumber, trapped in ecstatic lullaby. That night, the galaxy descended with bare feet. Excerpt from the diary of employee, redacted, who committed suicide. Oh God. It takes the form of a young boy with big eyes and skin that resemble the night sky. The child shows great enjoyment when talking and playing with others. He has a strong attachment to the act of making contact with another. If the child and another employee reach a certain level of intimacy, he will give a small pebble to the employee he now considers his friend. That employee will feel happiness and vigor while in possession of the pebble. However, this pebble will do more than just good if the employee happens to enter any containment unit other than his. If an employee is in possession of one of the child's pebbles, the sign of their strong friendship dies. Okay. He will show deep grief and sorrow for their loss. Excerpt from employee, redact his diary. I looked into the child's eyes for a while. I may have spaced out a little bit because his eyes were so dreamy. I wanted to pet him, but I remember my coworkers telling me not to have personal feelings towards abnormalities. On this date, I told him my name. He repeated it with wide eyes as he found out a big secret. Each time he called my name, it felt like it became something more than just a familiar thing I had been living with. When another employee entered the child's containment unit, he did not follow that employee and looked to me instead. I felt basically triumphant after hearing about this. The kid follows me, not you. The moment I entered the child's room, he jumped into my arms crying. When I finally set him down, he shed a tear that became a small white pebble that fell into my hand. Please don't lose it, and don't give it to anyone else, the boy mumbled. On this date, do you like it more than you like me? The boy quietly asked after I finished work with another abnormality. I asked how he knew what I was doing, and he answered lightly, "Isn't it obvious? I know everything." Wherever you go, whatever you do. His gaze lays at the pebble, and he smiles. His eyes gave me goosebumps. I tried to rid myself of the pebble, but I realized it was beyond my control. I don't get what I'm talking about right now, but you still treasure it, right? The child smiles at me, smiles and smiles and smiles. On this date, I can't get this pebble off of me. My only hope is to wait for the child to tire of me. I'm waiting for the day, but will it ever come? People tell me I'm an excellent employee. Idiots. They don't know a thing. Shut up. I can't take it anymore. I can't escape him. I thought I was in charge, but the truth is, I was just a pebble in his hands the whole time. Whatever I do, wherever I go, I can hear his whispers. I have to end it, but I'm not even sure if I can. I came from afar. I'm so glad to meet you. Become a pebble and let's walk the galaxy together. I hear his whispers and breath. Pitch black darkness follows, just like the night that I met him. Interesting. Don't want to burp into the mic. Okay, well, interesting. Alrighty, Rue. Child of the Galaxy. Go fugitive. And we'll go here. To here. Actually, you know what? You should go back there. You should go back here. We'll do boop. Insight that. Insights. That's. Poobiday. Poo-poo today. Let's do. Sure. Do. Let's see. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Level up, my friends. My work is... I'm singing this on the PA. Level up, my friends. Level up, my friends. 'Cause you and I, we are together, my friends. Boop. You are my friends. You are my friends. You are my friends. What? Oh, the clowns. Okay, I think I'm okay. Sir's dead. Wait, who died? Wait, who died when? Let's see here. Oh wait, did she die already? Oh, she went to 0. Okay, I shouldn't. Oh, whatever. It's okay. She went to 0, and then he had her token, so he died. It's fine. 45 to get that weapon. That's fine. Anyone else up? Cool. That's fine. Stuff happens. I didn't give him the best weapons anyway, so that's cool. It happens. I was like so needy and trying to get them to level up. Aw, it's crying. What does it say? Wait. Aw, I always knew where you'd go. Oh, it sucks. Oh well, whatever. Wait, can I? Does she not calm down? Yeah, as far as it goes down to number 4. Every 0 all employees of the token died. Successful work completion will cause a healing token of freedom to be bestowed upon an employee. Okay. I think I might have to send somebody to work with her. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So, I get a penalty? Yeah. Well, one died. That's fine. Luminous bracelet. Note from the crazy researcher. Tree giant sap. I'm pretty sure I got luminous bracelet cleared. Man, I wish I kind of. Now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't just stay in 100% some of these things. Notes from a crazy researcher. I don't think one of these things I think I might not have gotten 100%. Let's do this. Manager, among these 3 letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? Okay. I'll pick A. So you've picked 1. Good. Now please listen carefully. The letter A is a fascinating one. My name starts with it as well. Great. Those who choose A are sensitive to the opinions of others about them and are result-oriented people. As such, they are excellent listeners and are loved by many. People will often flock to them. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. Sure, there is no scientific basis behind the observations, but admittedly, a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this kind of person or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? Yeah. I don't know. You do you. What do you want me to say? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm going to have to end the stream in a bit. I think I'm almost out of time. Let's see. Do I have... Okay. So, I can see how much time we have. We have... okay, we almost out of time for the stream. We'll do one more playthrough. So we need 3 minutes on this guy in order to complete it. So these old notes are full of incomprehensible curved letters and writings. Those who equip notes from a crazed researcher will benefit from a sharp increase in their stats related to temperance. Sure. Okay. Just hire one guy. Yes. And here. Get your stuff here. Get your stuff here. Cool. Okay. Should I level up? We got 3. Let's do. How much is this going to cost? 3? That's fine. And Jorverson Applegate. Okay. 3. Sure. That's fine. Okay. Game management. Okay. We'll send. Why do I have to equip this guy if I was just going to kill him? Anyways, I don't know why I did that. Where are the things? Let's see here. Where's the guy that I just hired? That was. Wait. Wait, main menu. Let's do that really quick. Main menu. Come on. Main menu, continue. Sorry, I talk in tongues when I'm tired. Memories of all the Sephiroth have been synchronized. Okay, excellent. It's May, right? Yeah. Let's try to. May. Get all that stuff off you, May. Okay. I want to lose my stuff. So May. Cool. Game management. So May is going to go to here. Yes. And you two are going to go here. And you two, let's see here. Boo, boo, boo. You have go here, and you do. Cool. Sounds fine to me. Very low. It's fine. Whatever. Okay, use. Okay, observe. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold the notes. Go crazy. I'll send him over here. I'm not sure if you have to like complete the scenario for all the stuff to be recorded. I think you do. Not 100% sure. Okay. This once belonged to a researcher who had gone mad during their work. It has only been partially deciphered, but most of it relates to various experiments that were conducted in his place. Those who equip notes from a crazy researcher will benefit from a sharp increase in their stats related to temperance. If ordered to return the notes to a crazy researcher within 30 seconds of equipping, the user's skin will start to swell and their body will explode within seconds. Okay, sure. For notes? Research notes? Sure. Okay, game. Me. Okay. It begins with guilt and confessions of an unethical experimentation, but gradually spirals into madness, overrun by insane and broken up sentences about research towards the end. If ordered to return the notes from Craig's researcher without performing any sort of managerial work, I don't know what that means, the user will explode. Okay, great. So we need to, maximum is 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Again, spoiler alert, the guy's probably just going to explode. Boo. Do 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 do. Doop doop doo. Okay. Oh, did I already get it? The final chapter ends with the phrase "born again." If the user receives a certain amount of damage, they will explode, and the explosion will cover the entire section. Okay. The explosion will deal massive red damage to all nearby. Oh no. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's worth even trying to use it. Like, a lot of these items are kind of like that, where you, like, okay, maybe if I had the curse from this Snagglepuss the Devourer on me, I mean, I would get a little bit of health, but then I'll just explode and kill everyone in the facility. It's like, it's not even worth it. It's like stuff like that. Oh, ready yet? 30 seconds. Maybe I should actually move this guy out of here. May, right? Let's move out of here, just in case she explodes and kills everyone. 3:30. And explode. One's observational skill will improve just by holding this item. However, if it is returned without fulfilling the yearning for knowledge, that in this incompetent shall explode. Okay. Actually doesn't seem that bad. What's a certain amount of damage though? Massive red damage to all nearby. Okay. Increasing their temperance. How's your temperance? Okay. That's a pretty big temperance boost. Okay, so I have to do what? Instincts? And then return it. Let's see. Go here. You guys go here. Go punch those guys. Okay. So you did stuff. You're gonna explode? Okay. Seemed like it worked okay. Interesting. Sure. I mean, might actually work decently. I don't know, maybe I could actually use this artifact. I just gotta pay attention. That's the biggest thing. Like, I can't pay attention. If I don't pay attention, I'm just gonna die. I guess that works for a lot of different games, right? Not just this one. Nope, don't want to go there. Okay. All right. No one dead somehow. Okay, so it should save the progress. I think that's how it works. Oh no, this one! Manager, is something wrong? Oh my god. Ah, I see. Wait, will you wait just a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should just close your eyes. There, I fixed it. There's a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. As the technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. The war, interesting. Like, the lore in this universe seems like pretty deep. From what I understand, there's this is one of 3 games in the series so far. What is it? Like Tales of Runia is one of them. Can't remember what the other ones are called. But it's a thing. But before I actually move on to the other games in the series, I actually wanted to try to get the true ending for this one. It's technology originally developed during the war. Now it's widely used for commercial purposes. Hey, what's going on? Library Runia. Yeah. Not Tales. Ah, so... Got it. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks, Cyber. It's technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may have unintentionally led to a momentary shutdown of the brain's functions. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed the cognition filter in your display. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before they can... Look at that look. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity in that seat. I kind of allowed you to join them. Okay. Great cutscene. Okay, I think that's it. We are at 2.5 hours, so what we're gonna do is I'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll go back to the Pirate campaign in Master Magic 94 modded, right? I think what I'll do is we'll do 2 streams of Master Magic in 2 separate weeks, right? Then we'll swap it out. We'll be swapping. We'll do 2 streams of our main show for every night, and then after that, the following week we'll swap it out with something new, just kind of mix things up a little bit. But with that said, guys, amigos, friends, confidants, and whatnot, thank you guys very much for attending my stream once more. You guys are all amazing, beautiful people who deserve all the love in the world. Don't forget that. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you can. It really does help me out. And yeah, I'm going to go peace out. I'm going to go flap my arms and fly away. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'll see you soon. Like and follow and subscribe like I said before. Check out our Discord if you haven't already. Link is pinned in the live chat right now. And down below in the video description down below. There's also a playlist of my original playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. You can go ahead and check that out if you can. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as always. And I'm going to peace out, but I will talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.